What is going on, Tentacrew? My name is Billy the Squid, and we are back after a decently long stretch. It's been a crazy couple weeks, but it's also October, one of my favorite months of the year. Fall is awesome. Halloween is awesome. And for the spoopy season, I figured why not go back to one of my favorite games of all time, Bloodborne, and do a fun little character build. This is one we're going to be making as we go, just a casual playthrough of Bloodborne, just to get used to the game again, because there's a few things I want to do with Bloodborne for future videos and stuff. But yeah, this is going to be a Belmont build. If you've ever played Castlevania, the Belmonts are hella good monster hunters, and they just seem to fit into the Bloodborne universe. And since we're never going to get a Castlevania type Souls-like, might as well make one ourselves. So welcome on in, everybody. We are going for gold. And if you guys know, the Bloodborne character creator is terrible. Oh my god, is it like, it's super delayed? Why? The audio is being real weird. I don't know why. Let's see if I can reset it. Well, that's annoying. What's up, Celia? How you doing? Okay. It's all good. Why are we super delayed? Let me go. Hey, there we go. Alrighty then. Belmont. And we did make an appearance for Trevor Belmont prior to stream. It's not great because the Belmont, or the Bloodborne character creator, is just not great. So this is our Chadley Belmont, as we do. And for this build, I'm thinking that professional might be our best bet. Get that high skill going, along with some decent endurance. Strength's gonna kind of go to the wayside. This is gonna be mostly a skill and arcane style build if I'm kind of piecing it in my head properly. So let's do that, and let's jump on in. Hopefully that delay doesn't keep happening.
All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion.
Begin the transfusion.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Such an interesting start to a game. You won't turn into a squid unless you want to turn into a squid. That is the key. turning into a squid is entirely up to your free will, kind of. You have the free will to get the ending. As far as what comes from the ending, I guess it's kind of a surprise party at that. How's the audio sound and everything, by the way? Do I sound good? Does the game audio sound good? Everything going good? Don't get a strange blood infusion or you'll wake up with fever dreams of a werewolf and little guys crawling on you. Alrighty, let's get this 30 frames per second show on the road. The PS5 has a little bit of an upgrade for this game, though, so that's nice. You actually get a stable 30 frames per second instead of the framey one that you got with the regular PS4 version. Let's see if I still got it. I do. I do still got it. Let's go! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, so first things first, we gotta get our weapon, which, since we didn't die there, we gotta go into the Hunter's Dream the normal way, quote-unquote. The not death way. Load up on all the blood vials we can, because we gonna need them as a buddy. Nope. No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. Because what would be a Belmont without their whip? And, luckily that's one of the starter weapons. Whoopsies. This is why I wanted to play through it casually, because Bloodborne's got so many quirks compared to the other Souls games that it definitely has a different feel all its own. Which is a good thing. Definitely separates itself more so than what Elden Ring and Dark Souls does from each other. We also need a new outfit, because this what is it, Planet Halloween or whatever the storefront is that moves into all the, like, the closed down storefronts. Nah, you're good, buddy. You're good. You are A-okay, sir. Doesn't really matter because we're not Spirit Halloween. That's what it is. Not Planet Halloween. Spirit Halloween. Correct. All right. There we go. And whip has been acquired. Let's get back in there. Which mic do you have set for audio source? The beacon. Is it sounding bad? Or are you picking up a lot of background noise? Sounds a little weird. That's no good. How bad we talking? God, things hurt so bad in Bloodborne. Things hurt so bad. Let me double check to make sure that it is high treble. Okay. We can fix that, I think. Okay. Check, check, mic check. Let me know how that sounds. And for a moment there was a funny echo. Excellent. Love to hear that. How does that sound? Hopefully better. The internet's also being a bit funky, so everything's going a little bit weird tonight. Echo? That's so odd. Like two sources, okay. Okay. Remove. Okay, there we go. For some reason, I had two audio sources up. That was exactly what was wrong. So, don't know why that was, but thank you for pointing it out. Sound much better now. That is good to hear. Unfortunately, we are slowly getting this audio delay back in the game, which is frustrating to no end. Don't know why that keeps happening. This might just be a test stream, and then we restart the run at a on a later time once we get the issues figured out. Yeah, there is a noticeable sound delay now, which I do not understand. That's why I shouldn't update things right before stream. Yeah, the delay is just getting like slowly worse and worse as it's left up. Any input on why that could be happening there, Luft? The only way I can see to fix it is to disable and re-enable the game capture. That doesn't fix it. No. That fixes it. Temporarily, but it fixes it. Just super weird that it's happening in the first place. I believe it's the way it's being streamed issue. I believe it's the way it's being streamed because the capture card shouldn't be the issue. Shouldn't be. Not saying it's not, but it shouldn't be. Hitting X to interact with things and not triangle is so strange. Maybe me refreshing it, maybe it fixed it. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see, because it seems like it's fine now. Come get me. Word up. Bloodstone. Always forget about that guy, never get hit by that guy. He just jump scares me a little bit. The tanks. This is such a good rallying weapon, though. Forgot how good it actually is at rally. Come on. Oh boy. Mess up my brain? Nah. Not you. Just want to make sure I'm not in range of that sniper. Why him? Don't lock on to that one. You're still coming? Okay. The crowd control is wild. Crowd control is insane. Oh, that's right. The chain whip can't backstab. So I have to use fist. Well, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I got hit by the backhand. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, the audio delay doesn't seem to be getting worse, so that's good. Shonky boy do punch. Shonky boy do punch. With a brick at that, so. Can be a problem. My problem specifically. Excuse me, friends. I'm just gonna sneak past you Midwestern style. Just gonna scoot right on past y'all. Don't even worry about me. Seems like it might be. Now there's a slight delay coming in. Hello, Jake and Izzles. We're trying to figure out why my audio keeps having a delay to it. Thank you for getting me my echoes back, sir. So weird. And I hate that it's doing it, and I hate that I don't know how to fix it. Hi, Pooper. Where do Bloodborne dogs rank in y'all's worst dog enemies in From Software games? They're pretty high up on my list. Not quite Dark Souls 3 level bad, but they're pretty bad. Oh my god. The gunner. Ouch! Sir, you stop that shit. True. They are weak to bullets though, so if you shoot them with a bullet in Bloodborne, they fall over. Yeah. So it's kind of the same as the whole block and bop method. Maybe it's not delaying and I'm just being really weird. It feels like it's delayed though. There's definitely a delay. Okay. There is a delay? I thought so. I thought so. Let's see what we can figure out. Sample rates. Sample rates should be... None of that should have changed. Yeah, everything's 48 hertz. Yep. That didn't fix it. Fuck it, we're doing it live. I don't think that's doing anything. The good news is the internet has calmed down. Now let's do this. Let us remove the old source. Add a new source. Hold on 1 second, folks. Okay, wonderful. That is bad. Create new. PS5. Big Billy jump scare. True. Alright, let's give that a try. Let's see if... I know that fixed it for now, but let's see if that that holds up in a court of law. Where did the Billy go? The Billy is right here. Let's see if it holds up in a court of law. Currently have bodybuilding, Billy. Yeah, Billy's gotten a little soft, so... Billy needs to get back to the gym. Man, I suck at Bloodborne. I'm just not good at this game anymore. Also, that's loud as hell. Let me turn that down a little bit. Yo, what's up, D? How you doing? Bring it on in, bring it on in. Bloodborne sucks at you. Got him. Make sure all the inputs are connected properly. It's because I'm not locking on. I'm so used to not locking on Bloodborne. You would think with how much I like Bloodborne, I would be more of a lock-on person, but I need to teach myself to lock on again. Lock-on supremacy? Yeah, something like that. That carriage, no! No grabs, please. Hopefully that move looks familiar, because I just realized that is the, I just keep whiffing these Molotovs. The Dragonkin Soldier does that one. The, root in the ground and then rip back up. Yeah, whiffed 3. That's gonna hurt. Got him though. Didn't need all 3. Still got him. And we got our blood echoes back. GG! Indeed. Cleric Beast is loud. Cleric Beast is so loud. I think it's starting to delay again. That is so annoying. Why is it doing that?
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you, honorable hunter. Pursue the echoes of blood, and you will hand me to embolden your... Very well. Let me...
All right, let's get our health leveled up. This was the original health check game. So let's get 12 health and up our damage to 20.
Farewell, good...
Farewell, good hunter. It's slight, but it does seem like it's creeping back in. So annoying. So annoying. Hmm. Maybe it's with the Elgato specifically. So it's primarily going to consist of the whip, fist and torches. So the fist of Gradia and the torches. I'm trying to figure out because they do use swords. So I'm trying to figure out which sword would be best for this type of thing. I'm thinking the Rider Palasher, but we all might also look into Ludwig's. And then throwing knives, Molotovs, the blood or the beast or the hunter's bone for speed. And then once we get to the very end of the DLC, maybe changing the fire to the accursed brew. But yeah. And then maybe we do some of the other arcane spells, like the one where you clap the hands together and all the stars come out for like the cross or some other things. There's some magic-y stuff, but yeah, there's no like boomerang type cross or anything like that. Crucifix, that's what I was thinking with the do the big AoE. So a few different things we can play around with. Yeah, us just sitting here has made it go even worse. It's so weird. Hmm. You were saying it might be the capture cards issue itself, but I am not so sure. Let's give that a try. Let's give that a try. Audio inputs. Okay. Directly from the game capture. Okay. Can you all hear the game audio at all right now? Don't think so? Okay. You all can hear that? All right, how about now? There's no doubling up or anything, yeah? Okay. Well, then let us give this a try and see if we can get anywhere. Sounds good to you? Hell yeah. Let's see how long this works. So I went and I made an audio source specifically for the capture card so that it's not trying to process the video and the audio at the same time, which seems to be where the issue's coming from if I was reading the online sources right, but we'll see if the we'll see if it holds. And hopefully it does. That's so loud though. Excuse me, friends. I gotta go into the sewers. I'm tired of not looking cool. I also need those bloodstone shards. Hey, buddy. Get over here. It's so weird having the range advantage against these guys. I've never actually played through the game with the whip before, so this is all kind of a new game for me as far as that goes. It's a lot lower damage than I was expecting, but I do appreciate the significant range advantage that I have on most things. That makes it, in my opinion, pretty cool. I'm getting a gut vibe that this is already like that this is gonna work. This already feels like it's doing a lot better and like I'm not losing out on it's not slowly fading. Sorry, giant rat. The rats in this game are so weird compared to the rest of Bloodborne's rats. These are the most like rat-like. Other rats in like the Souls games almost feel like dog-like in a way, or like pig-like. These rats actually feel like rats, and I don't know why they didn't continue like this character model for the rats moving forward. It's really weird. Really weird, but I definitely prefer Bloodborne rats. Dude, I feel so safe with this whip, though. As long as it's not like something I can't stagger. Like, it feels so good. Yeah, but even Elden Ring's rats don't move like rats do. They move, like I said, like a dog or a pig. There we go. Not quite Belmont, but we're getting there. It's a good start. It's better than where we were at. Like, look at these guys. They stand up on their hind legs. They look at you inquisitively. They kind of scurry over to you. I don't know. There's just something more rat-coded, and the way they die also kind of gives me that rat-coded vibe. There's a curiosity in their eyes that real rats have that I don't see in typical FromSoft rat design. You would die for the Bloodborne rats? Same, bud. Same. Maybe it's just because they're so chunky in Elden Ring that I'm not being gracious with. But I know Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 rats are wild. That is doing good. The giant rat that makes all the rules, always. 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 Okay. Well then. I think we fixed the audio issue live. Thanks, guys. Big preach, big preach. Cursed beasts. All right. Now to get clapped by some big boys. Because without being able to use a gun, these guys might be a bit on the tough side. These guys are so cheesable with a gun. Love it. I will say the one thing in going into skill in this game, and something that a lot of people don't realize, is skill is actually the determiner of your visceral attack damage. No other stat. I thought it was blood tinge for a while. No, it's only skill. Skill ups your critical hits in a big way. So we'll have to fight for those backstabs, but they'll be good when we get them. They'll be real good when we get them. Need to be able to buy some more Molotovs. Just parry punch them? If only, dude. Wait, you can parry with the Fist of Gradia? Really? I didn't realize that. I know about the backstab crit, but I didn't know you could actually get a parry off with the fist. I don't think so. I really don't. That doesn't strike me as the case. I thought it was a projectiles only for the parries. Well, now, hold up, Jake. We don't know that yet. You could be ass. We just haven't confirmed it yet. We haven't confirmed it yet, but let's do that now, shall we? Fist of Gratia. No transformation. Left-handed weapon. L2 is a gut punch with a stun. No charged attack, unlike unarmed fists. Does not use blood gems. Requires a small amount of blood tinge to wield, despite dealing no blood damage. Okay. No, it does not parry. It just has a higher than average poise break, so it can stun enemies out of attacks that most other weapons can't. But it cannot parry. So there you go, Jake. You are not ass. Hopefully that makes you feel better. The point of the fist is for high strength and blood tinge builds. Ouch, my ass! Hold on one second. Being bullied. It is for high strength and blood tinge builds to have a offhand option to conserve bullets if they're using like the Gatling gun or the cannon, is what I would assume. That is its intention. It's not a great option, but you can also use it to like at the end of a combo. So say you do this a bunch and your stamina gets really low, and then you hit a punch. That gut punch is hella staggering on the Fist of Gratia, so you can use that as like a break to get away from things. Oh yeah, it's got the same range as the fist, so I feel you, bud. I am picking up what you are putting down. What's up, Alex? Ouch, no, not the rats. I don't want death by a rat. I just spent like 20 minutes praising your design and thinking how cool you guys are. Arguably less range than base fists. No. No, that's just being harsh at this point. Ouch, ouch. 2 shots in the ass. You would think the Fist of Gratia, being a gun hand weapon, would have better blood tinge scaling, since all the guns scale off of blood tinge, but it don't. It don't, and that would be a pretty cool concept for a weapon there, Celia. That would be really cool. Kind of like the all the Skella Boys fist. Not the Darkstalkers, but the oh, what the fuck? Why is my brain just not coming up with names today? What? The red hand that like you can do the shield or you can like soul suck people with. It'd be cool to have something like that in this game. Dude, Blood Tinge is great. Did you end up going with the Chikage as your weapon? Dark Hand? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Maybe in Bloodborne 2. Maybe in Bloodborne 2. The Rider Palasher's cool. That was a weapon that I never used that much. I heard the Rifle Spear is goated. Never used the Rifle Spear. But I heard it's insane. Yeah, all the tools, yeah. I also like this game because it's limited on the consumables that you can use. Like, you have the pebbles for drawing, like, ranged aggro. You have Molotovs. You have throwing knives. You have throwing poison knives. You got the knives that you hit somebody with and they attack their friends. Like, limited, but useful consumable pool. I appreciate that about this game. It doesn't waste your time with, like, a million different consumables. Oh, yeah. Did you end up using the double repeater or the Evelyn? Those are like the two like S tier Blood Tinge guns. Or did you go like with a big boy like the cannon or the Gatling? Also, I apologize for what I am going to do to this pig, but you guys know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta fist a bitch. Mostly use the Evelyn. Evelyn's great. Both the person and the weapon. And the character in Zenless. Evelyn and the character in League. Evelyn, if it's named Evelyn, I guess it's just goated. You heard it here first. That's just the way it be. If your name's Evelyn, you're a stud. The only issue I ever had with the Evelyn was the barrel is so fucking long on that thing that if I was ever trying to like point blank shoot something, it would go through them and then shoot behind them. That was the only issue I ever had with the Evelyn. I didn't like how the double repeater used 2 bullets. Simon's Blowblade is good. Blowblade. That's the slutty version of the weapon. Okay, I've got 3,383 blood echoes. I think it's time we go home. Also, I think I fixed our audio issue. Yeah, I did. Look at me go! Thank you for having X and then controller movements be how you emote in this game. You know how many times in the heat of passion I've emoted during a boss fight and gotten killed because of it. Oh, for sure. For sure, my guy. For sure. Big if, though. Sony doesn't want to give up the goods. Oh, I get 1 level. Lucky me. Okay. I really expected more. I do have more. Behold. No, don't discard, you fucking bitch. Use multiple. Thank you. There we go.
Welcome. Very well.
There we go. Excellent.
Farewell, good hunter.
Farewell. All right, now we have throwing knives. Throwing knives are goated. Especially if you're going with a skill build, which is dexterity in this game. Throwing knives actually do really good damage. And they're fast. And they have a farther projectile throw than what the guns do. They actually go further than the guns, which doesn't make any goddamn sense. But, you know, the power of the arm is apparently better than the power of gunpowder. Well, I guess the gunpowder in this game just isn't that great. Just isn't that good. It's all like damp or some shit. Damp with the blood of the beasties. They're waiting. I genuinely expected it to come with the I genuinely expected it to come with the PS5 Plus. I don't know why it didn't. So maybe the last chance I have for it is a PS6 launch title. That's the last chance I have for Bloodborne Remastered. Bloodborne 2 could pop up anytime. But Bloodborne PC or Remaster definitely feels like it's gonna be either a launch title or it's not gonna happen at all. You know? Yeah, he did take alien god blood and get reflexes that rival the Justice League. Will you guys toss the boulder, please? This town's finished. All right, get down here, bud. It's so weird not playing with a gun, though. I wish the Belmonts had access to firepower, but they just don't. That's gonna hurt. No, it's not gonna hurt. This Father G fight might be a shrug, by the way. I'm not feeling very confident in my damage output at this point, so. But maybe I'm just used to seeing like a lot bigger numbers in other games, so like 40s and 50s look low. I'm used to like 100 being like the baseline. Yep, you're pissed. I know. I killed your homie. Or potentially your wife or hubby. Yeah, true. Same thing with Dante. Dante's guns are probably his weakest arsenal item, but does like them. I didn't get the music box. I need it. I don't need it. It's a crutch. It's a crutch. Be right back. It's very good. Doesn't follow the games at all and retcons a bunch of people's like origin stories, but it's very good. Just take it as its own independent piece of media, like alternate universe stuff though.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
The music box creates plot. It does create plot. Ah! Okay. We have American Gascoigne, folks. So all he wants to do is shoot his gun. He literally just wants to shoot his gun. That's gonna hurt. No, thank you, sir.
The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Whoa! Oh, his moveset's way cooler than mine with this weapon. You can't backpedal that. We gotta be getting him close to the phase change. Come on, Mr. G. Didn't dodge that quick enough. There's the phase change. Hit him with those. And then we gotta run the fuck away. No, stop. Okay. Oh, that's gonna hurt. This is the boss that teaches you backpedaling's bad, okay? Oh, that hurts. Clipped his arm there. Got him. Got him. First try. Easy peasy. Whew. That fight is wild without a firearm. Or Molotovs. Good fight. Good fight is good. Good fight is good. It's also, I think, does this weapon... It does, okay. I think. thought it got more damage. Oh, there's like a serrated stat that you could see. I'm pretty sure having the blade and stuff with the whip has bonus damage against beasties. It is a serrated weapon? Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. That's what I thought. Alright, back we go. Back we go. And punch the gem.
Welcome. What?
Never mind, we're not gonna punch the gem. There we go.
Welcome. What? Very well.
I got 1 level out of that. Wonderful. We love that for us. Suppose I could have fortified the old cane before going into that, but I didn't think to. Now here we are. All right, so let's buy. Let's buy 7 and 4. There we go. So the Molotovs kind of fell into that like holy water firebomb type thing that the Belmonts do. And then throwing knives are obviously throwing knives. Pretty easy comparisons on that one. And then once we get some of the hunter's tools, we'll be able to really show what's up. Specifically getting the hunter's bone. Getting that increased agility is gonna be peak. Gonna be peak. Oh, I hadn't planned on doing the chalice dungeons, so no. Just use my insight and my my echoes for it. Can't remember if you need to do the chalice dungeons to access that dungeon specifically. Can't remember how the chalice dungeons work. It's such a cool concept. And the fact that people are still discovering new things in those chalice dungeons is wild. Actually wild. I'm gonna sit down, my feet hurt. Still have audio. We did it, chat. It's gonna make the start of this stream series really awkward for anybody that wants to come back and watch it, but hey, we fixed it and didn't have to restart the stream, which I was all kinds of prepared to do. Big time ready to hit the fuck it button, turn it off, and get it figured out, but we didn't have to. We professionals up in here. Up in here, up in here. But yeah, if I only have to do one, then doing the cum dungeon might be the best bet. Just load up on Heelys too. Can't imagine the game getting too difficult for me to really need to, though. I'm pretty goated at Bloodborne whenever I get back into the zone of things. It was the audio discrepancy that was throwing me off. The Cumgin. Cumgin. Yeah. Are these guys supposed to be like part alien? Like, have they drank too much of the Kool-Aid and that's why they like look the way they do? He's right behind me, isn't he? Mr. X looking ass motherfucker. No, is this really how we fight these guys? We just strafe and they have to like be directly facing us to do anything? You guys are kinda weak. Big time weak sauce. The only reason I'm saying like maybe like Eldritch Alien bullshit going on is because of the whenever you get so much insight, they start getting eyes on their lanterns and stuff like that, and that's usually an alien thing, is the inside makes the aliens visible. Yeah, top hat. Does it give you little glasses too? It does. That looks nothing like a Belmont though, so we're going back with the actually we'll go with the hood. Trevor did wear the hood for a minute. And then I like the hunter's armor without the blood cloth. It just looks fire. Oh, that's not glasses. That's just blood around his face. Okay. You working tomorrow? You parry them normally? Yeah, but I'm not using guns this playthrough because I like to RP sometimes. How you doing, Wolf? Welcome on in, buddy. Do we go? Yeah, we go down here. We go fight Bloodstarved and level up from this area, and then we go to Vicar Amelia. That would be the smart play. Are you working tomorrow? You talking to me? You talking to me? Yeah. Yeah, for at least a couple hours. Potentially more. Should be done by noon regardless. I'll either be done by 10:30 or noon. That attack is my least favorite attack in any From Software game, by the way. The swing the torch and back away. Super annoying. Oh, the bonfires are supposed to help, not hurt. That's how you know this isn't Dark Souls. The bonfires are ouchies, not helpies. Got him right in the noggin. May come out if you are home. Okay, what time were you thinking? Also, have mom go ahead and send me that return slip or return QR code, and I'll run that to UPS tomorrow. Good plan, great plan.
You're a
Cooperates.
Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Thank you for the fire paper, sir. Vicar Amelia is one that I am most concerned about. Just because she's kind of a DPS check. And I'm wondering if I can get my DPS up to a point where I can actually do the things and the stuff that need to be done for that fight. Ooh. Spicy. Okay, sounds good. I didn't think about that. Bye. I didn't want to loop blood vials off of you anyway. He's in the back rooms now. Hopefully that robo thingy from the back rooms doesn't find him and then integrate, and then you got a mechanized demon werewolf robot down there. Yeah, I didn't think I was actually able to headshot the cleric beast with the whip, which was kind of wild. Pointless room. Nope, blood cocktails, which we will get use out of. 100% get use out of. Yeah, sounds good though. Feel free to come on out and chill.
You there?
Anda!
Hoonter! Didn't you see me? Turn back at once.
Thank you. I've missed those though, so we gotta drop down here and get them all again. Real annoying. It's fine though. We'll make it work. There's my torch. I failed to grab the torch twice. I like these shrouded beasties. I think they're pretty neat, even if they do poison you. And the question is, can I parry with the torch? I don't think I can. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Bloodborne torch only run? Could be something. Could be something. I'm sure people have done it. I'm sure it's miserable. I know people have done it because I know people have done bare fist in this game, and that looked miserable. 40-minute boss fights? No, thank you. Hey. Fist of Gradia. You're so bitter. Why are you so bitter about the fist? Fist of the North Star. It is a pretty shit weapon, though. And a DLC weapon at that. I think it's a DLC weapon. Is it a DLC weapon? Pretty sure it's a DLC weapon, right? Yeah, Fist of Gradia and the untransformed Orphan of Cause Parasite. Both useless fisties that do slightly more than regular fist. That's low-key not bad. For beasts, at least. That's actually doing more than my whip. That's wild. That is actually silly. I'm also hitting the enemy's weak to serrated, and the comparison point stands that the torch is outdoing it big time. All right, let's go level up this whip. And slap. Oh, it's the next upgrade that gives me the extra slot. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. No! No, 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 no. I love the beasts in Old Yarnum. They're low-key kind of cute. Like, look at these little guys. Their long, stupid necks. How about you? Four hits for them. Can you upgrade the torch? You can. You can indeed. Hey, we can three-shot now. We can three-shot now. All right, time to run.
You are a skilled hunter, adept at nuisance, half cut with blood, as the best hunters are. Which is why I must stop you.
Which is why I must stop you. I will not be fighting Jura. Not right now, anyway. Only because I cheesed Jura, so the fight it's just not gonna go well. Jura's gonna beat me down big time. And yeah, I don't need that kind of embarrassment live for a studio audience. So we're just gonna let Jura stay on the Gatling gun, and we're gonna move on. Yeah, the fact that there are so many torches in that game and they all have like super niche uses is really cool, but just not useful enough to go out of your way to get them. But it is pretty cool. I also love seeing nerds online arguing about which From Software protagonist is the strongest. And it's always between the Bloodborne Hunter and the Tarnished. And they always give the Batman versus Superman analogy. Everybody scream. Bloodborne Hunter solos and it's not close. You think so? Oh, are we about to have this conversation right here, right now? I love the Bloodborne Hunter. I really do. That's a tough fight. You don't think Elden Beast and God Twink are higher flexes than Elder Gods? I mean, the Elden Beast is basically an Elden God in itself, or like an Outer God in itself. It's similar to the old ones in this universe, I would say. Hunter completed all of his accomplishments in one night. You know, when you say it like that, Jake. Dude was running on demon time. Dude was running on demon time. Okay, I want that Scuttle Beast over there. Yeah, stay back. Oh, he saw me tank and went for the kill. Oh, you dodged it and let your buddy get hit. Way to not be a team player, homie. All right. Scuttle Beast. Your soul is mine. What do you mean not doing this in real life? Like in the dream realm? Is that a point to or point against him? Because I can see that going either way. Oh, true. That is true. Whereas the Tarnished's best, well, most powerful ending is becoming a world-devouring entity. Ouch! No, 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 no. I didn't mean to fight both of them. Have some fire bombs, dude. God damn. We will take those stones, though. We will take those and we will bring them to justice. It's a close fight. I think it's closer than what you're giving it credit for, personally. And I love to glaze Bloodborne as much as the next guy. What if all... You know, honestly... Bloodborne 2 comes out, that needs to be a thing, because there's no reason that the beasts shouldn't have some form of rally as well, at the very least. I would actually like to see that as a mechanic in more Souls-likes in general. That just sounds like a fun mechanic to play around. And I say that, and then I think, well, Malenia actually has that, and it makes the fight not fun. Please stay near me so I can burn you. Thank you. Yeah, they're like light years above the other ones, but if you do want to go with the other ones, like Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, by the numbers, the Dark Souls 2 protag is the strongest. By the numbers. Torch does not rally, by the way. Fun fact. There is no rally from the Torch. That'll make a Torch run actually kind of suck. Because at least with a fist run, you can still rally. You'd say Chosen Undead sweeps? Yes, I would love to know why. Power stancing? True. True. And then Ashen one. Then probably... The Slayer of Demons beats the Dark Souls 1 protag. I'm just trying to think of the feats, and Dark Souls 3 clears Dark Souls 1's protag because he basically defeats a bunch of failed Linkers of Fire and then beats Gwyn again.
Welcome. Very well.
All right, we'll go 15 and then we'll start pumping more skill.
Farewell, good.
Farewell. Do I have any anything in the insight shop right now? Pungence. My Father G's outfit. Oh man, the price already went up. Price already went up. All right, back to the old Yarnum. Chosen Undead is actually 1. 2 is Bearer of the Curse. But I knew what you meant. Chosen Undead, Bearer of the Curse, and then Ashen 1. And then Slayer of Demons is Demon Souls. You think Elden Ring boy takes the crown? Tarnished is really fucking strong. Fair enough, Izzy. Fair enough. I low-key just kind of want Bloodborne to come to PC so that we can get Bloodborne Convergence and Bloodborne Seamless Co-op. Like, how fire would that be? I don't like fighting that guy because he gets buffed by the Screamer. That shit scares me. Shit scares me big time. True. True. All right. Let's see how this goes. $155. 69. Nice. Okay, we'll save those for when the fight actually gets hard. Oh, missed. Come on, big guy. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. It's a good thing he's not in extra phases because that would have one-shot me. Oh, man. Extra phases, like extra innings in sports. What the fuck am I actually saying? I don't think I'm gonna get that backstab. I really want it, though. I do want it. There it is. There it is. We got it, boys. We got it. Oh, shit. That attack is the scariest thing. This boss is also kind of one of those learn to dodge through the attacks or you're gonna get rocked. I don't have antidotes fast queued, so we gotta do this flawless. Ah! I could have backstabbed there. I was in prime position for the backstab and I just didn't. Are you rebuffing? Come on, buddy. Do the things. Oh, we got him. That was good. Oh man, I am just the fucking bee's knees sometimes. Oh, and we kill him in style. Let's go. That boss was your get good moment in the first playthrough. He's a lot of people's get good moment. For some reason, he just clicked with me. Like, I had no issues with him. I just think it's a fun fight. The only thing that ever gave me issues with him was the poison proccing. I feel like that's everybody. If the poison proc should die. Because poison in this game is nasty.
Welcome. Very well.
This poison in this game is nasty. All right. Get our Molotovs back. And I guess we go back to Cathedral Ward. We can climb the tower now. I can't remember what's at the top of the tower. No, it's at the bottom of the tower. That's more important to what I want. But yeah. Bloodstarved Beast, Mr. Flaps. Quality boss. Really well done. Ouch. I think the grand majority of the beast bosses in Bloodborne are like super peak. Bloodborne's one of those weird games where like the boss quality is either like top tier peak or literal trash garbage. There really is no in between. And I think in a lot of people's eyes that's what holds it back from like being the best From Software game. Although there's plenty of people that still say it's the best From Software game. But I know there's a big conversation point out there between like Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne and which one is the better game. And I think boss quality really is a point where while the highs are extremely high in Bloodborne, the lows are super low. And I mean, Dark Souls 3 has that to a point as well, but it's not nearly as polarizing. I think it's a lot more cut and dry. Like, on average, Dark Souls 3's boss quality is just good. Can you fight inside, please? I don't want to fight on the... Hey! Get back here. I don't want to fight out there. That backhand. This might be a video that I actually do at some point. I think it's been a long time overdue because my opinions on the Souls games haven't really changed that much. But I really feel like there is just so much that each entry does that none of the other entries do as well. Each one of the games has their thing, in my opinion. It just sets them way apart, and depending on how much you like that particular thing will determine how much you enjoy that game compared to the other ones. Yeah, I think I'll do that video at some point. I think it's worth talking about. I can't in good faith say that Dark Souls 1 is the worst. I genuinely can't. As much as I don't like replaying Dark Souls 1 for the most part, I can't say it's the worst. I would say Demon Souls is the worst overall. I feel like Demon Souls is the game that has the least amount of overall redeeming qualities, and I think a lot of Demon Souls being propped up higher is simply due to the fact that it got the shiny new upgrade from Blue Point, which is amazing, by the way. They did a great job with it. But what's up, Julian? I feel like Demon Souls just has the least going for it overall. It has the most convoluted system ever put into a Souls game in world memory and soul memory. It's got the harshest death penalty where if you die, you just have 50% of your health. And if you keep using the thing to get your health back, then it's going to put your soul memory into a worse spot and make the game harder. And I feel like the boss quality in Demon Souls is like 75% gimmicks. So once you know the gimmick, the challenge of the bosses kind of goes away. I don't know. It's my least enjoyable one, personally. Even with the shiny new upgrade. There's a scuttle beast on the other side of there, right? it's worth playing. And I mean, talking about FromSoft games and like which ones are the best, which ones are the worst, that kind of thing. It's they're all great games. Genuinely, truthfully. I don't think any of them are objectively bad. I'm objectively bad. Fuck. Yeah. I'm objectively bad. Yeah, sure did. Fucked it up real good. I just feel like Dark Souls 1's aged poorly. The biggest thing that Demon Souls Remake did that probably makes you enjoy it more than Dark Souls 1 is the fact that they added omnidirectional rolling and movement to the dodge system. Dark Souls 1 still has 4-way rolling, and I feel like that just makes it feel terrible. It is just not aged well mechanically. But from a world building perspective, from an enemy perspective, from a boss perspective, I do feel like Dark Souls 1 is the better game out of between it and Demon Souls. Well, yeah, exactly. All the games are good. Not a bad one in the mix. All right, let's not fuck this up again, shall we? Can we talk about how there are no mimics in Elden Ring? That is true. That is true. And an open world game with mimics would have been great. Yeah. Yeah, the closest thing we get are the trap chests. And they're just kind of bullshit. Jake's phone died, by the way. How dare he? How dare that man? We can't equip. Oh, I need 15 arcane to use it. Okay. Alright, I see you, 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 I see you. What's up, Leon? While we're on the subject of mimic chests, can I just say that Dark Souls 2 has the best mimic chests because they come in both the steel and the wood variety. And in New Game Plus, they add more mimic chests to the game. They change old chests that weren't mimics into mimics. And I just think that's fucking funny.
What? Welcome. What? Very well.
Yeah, I find that hilarious.
Very well.
All right, time to start pumping up arcanes so that we can use the speed bone. The power boner. Well, that was a waste. I was gonna put a blood gem in the torch, but you can't. You can't do it, Captain. All right. Back to Cathedral Ward once more. What is down? I know there's the one mini boss down there. I can't remember what exactly is worth going down there for. I feel like there's a good reason to go down there though. One thing I do like about Elden Ring as far as chests and stuff go, talking about chests, I never liked the being able to destroy chests and it destroying the loot that's inside of them. I never liked that as a mechanic. I don't know if that's a Dark Souls 2 specific mechanic or if that's in like all of them prior to Elden Ring, but I don't like the chance on losing out on loot just because I was fighting an enemy near it or anything like that. Did I get more Molotovs? I did. Okay, cool. These damn drop puzzles always make me so nervous. They always make me so nervous. They skeeve me out so much. Let's say that hits, right? I don't really want to deal with you. You're kind of scary. So, burn, baby, burn, Disco Inferno. And we're back to the streets. There's a sack man. Yep, there's the sack man. Sack man. Do not wish to fight the sack man right now. You guys are looking extra beastie. Extra beastie. No segment. Fuck me. Gah. Oh, I did get sacked. No. No. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't want to go to jail. That's another mechanic that I wish more of the games had, was jump on L3 instead of jump on sprint and circle, because I tried to dodge and I just jumped and there's no iframes in the jump. So I died. So I died.
Oh, merciful God, help me. In the name of the healing child.
This lady's freaking out.
Oh, don't dead. Oh. Oh, don't.
It's okay, lady. It's okay. Just go night-night. Wake up and everything will be fine. Even though the healing church is to blame for all this. It's fine. Oh, she crazy. Scuttle Beast. Nice, knocked it out of the shadows. Let's go. Twins. All right, we free. We're out of jail. Easiest jail escape of my life. And I've had a few. That one was definitely the easiest. Let's go level up the cane. I guess in that way it's kind of a good thing we did go to there first, because we get another level up before we go to Vicar Amelia. Sackman. Silly Sackman. Got my ass again. All right, yep, we gotta run back down there. Gotta do it again. Gotta make the run back. Get my echo, a. Get my blood, echo, a. Easy bullet farm though. All right. One more time for the drop puzzle. Oh, the top hat. I forgot that you can get little cute things for the messengers. I will say, in the land of From Software drop puzzles, this is probably the easiest From Software drop puzzle. And I'm an expert at From Software drop puzzles because the fucking Bloodwell. Sackman's gone now, right? Nope. Sackman's still there. All right. We ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. I'll at least get the shortcut. Someone met an unfortunate end. Oh, yeah, so you gotta come this way to get the numbing mist. That's right. Gotta get the numbing mist. See, I knew it was something important. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. All right. What's up, buddies? Shield time. All right, one more trip back to the old dream, and then we can go fight Vicar Amelia. And hopefully it goes well. That's all I'm saying. I'm hopeful that it goes well.
Welcome. Very well.
2 levels.
Farewell, good.
We need the damage straight up at this point. Alrighty. We will go ahead and get the fire paper on tap because we might need it. We might need it. I will say I appreciate how like slow the stamina depletes whenever you're sprinting in this game. It's not as good as Elden Ring's infinite sprint unless you're in a fight, but it's pretty damn nice. And it recharges like very quickly once you stop sprinting, which I also appreciate. All right, that run back is terrible. I don't really appreciate it, but all right, here we are. Let's do it. How bad could it go? All right. How bad could it go? Perfect timing to return, Jake. I'm about to get mauled by a screaming deer lady. Her face kind of resembles like Alistair's demon form. Okay, the damage is not the worst. Damage is actually not that bad. Oh, I hate the rake. I'm about to die. Nice, nice, nice. No, no thank you. No hugs for me, please. Have the numbing mist on tap just in case. Holy shit, we beat her first try. I expected that to go so much worse. We didn't even need the numbing mist. Wow. Yeah, take a seat. Holy. That one's so much smoother than I was expecting it to. I didn't expect to be able to break any limbs with that whip. Yeah, big dubs indeed. GG. GG. Wow. The whip's so good. The whip's actually real good once you get it like leveled up and it starts scaling. Like that range advantage. Pretty nice. Pretty spicy. Didn't even have to use fire paper either. Used all of my Molotovs. But that's just part of the build. Do y'all work tomorrow?
Welcome. Very well.
I can get one more level. I can get one more level. Yeah, but then off Friday. Gotcha.
Very well.
Word up. Word up. Oh man, beating her up the price of shit again. All right, so next is the witches. You're off, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have any of y'all been done the story mission after you do like the 3 regional story missions? This is the wrong church. In Borderlands 4. Trying to keep it as spoiler free as possible. I did that the other yesterday while the HVAC people were installing the new HVAC system. And boy, is that like a good mission, like a fun mission. Borderlands 4 story is like really good. Like it doesn't have like the titular like villain like carrying it, but I don't feel like it has to. I feel like the supporting cast and like everything going on with the world building in this one is just really peak. I went too far down. I went too far down. I'd say the main villain doesn't seem as involved. I think all three of the regional villains did a really good job with what they were setting out to do. Oh God, I screwed up. I have too much eyeballs in my brain. I can see things. I don't want to see them anymore. Lictor and Callus both did really well. I'm still not the hugest fan of Soul, but I understand he fills his role and his purpose, and I can respect that. I also think he has the worst boss fight of the three, but that's just me. I'm very much of the mindset that I very dislike the amount of invincibility frames that he gets. Hell yeah. That's the great thing about open world games, Celia. You can take it at your own pace and do pretty well anything you want. Oh, this fight's cool, but to refight it, I am not thrilled to do. Oh, are you talking about Lictor's fight? I'm gonna go try to fight Parl. Stop trying to scoop my eyes. You mean lady. Lictor fight, cool. Soul fight. Lictor's fight is really cool. Very cool indeed. Okay, Parl. Let's do this, bud. All good, Izzles. All good. In theory, I should be able to dookie on this guy too because of the range. I forgot that his scream. All right. How about you stay down, bud? We're not doing amazing damage, though. That one-shot me, okay. I expected that to go worse than what it did. I still think I might be trying to fight him too early, but let's give it one more go. Nah, Lictor's cool. Lictor is very cool. He almost pulled me and got my eyeball scooped. I'm just very excited to get to max level so I can start respecking and experimenting with different build options. There's a few weapon-specific builds that I want to try out. And I'm also excited about getting to try out the other characters at, like, the level 30th stuff. Ouch. Gah. Yeah, I don't think I got the damage for it. Carl's one of those bosses, if you can't keep him like chain staggered, is real hard. I love you guys. That's funny. Alright. Onward to the Weeches. Onward to the Weeches. I'm sorry. That hiccup turned into a violent burp, but I became the Cookie Monster for a second. You're level 35? Nice. I am 45 on mine. How are you enjoying it, though? Celia, who did you end up picking as your first Vault Hunter? What's your queue? $42 and a 35? Yas. Is my insight still too high? Rafa? Rafa seems to be the GOAT. Everybody seemed to have picked Rafa. Rafa or Vex seem to be like the two most popular ones. Don't mind me, guys. Just happily enjoying my my invincibility frames. on opening a door. Go away. Amon's cool. There's nothing wrong with Amon. And Harlow's cool too. I will say community opinion does seem to be that Amon is the quote-unquote weakest Vault Hunter. But somebody has to be the weakest. I don't think any of them are necessarily bad. This isn't a Borderlands 1 situation where 2 of the Vault Hunters are ridiculous and the other 2 are just kind of meh. I gotta get my insight down. Holy shit, I forgot how hard this area is if you don't have your insight down. Yeah, but then they made him the strongest. Yeah. They buffed Zane to the moon. And brought Flak down to the rest of them. Which I still don't understand, like, heavy character nerfs in a single-player game like this. That's just me, though. Buffs, throw them out there. Make everybody's... Give everybody their power fantasy, but nerfs, I don't get entirely. Man, everything in this area hurts so bad. Oh, and there goes my Molotov that I spent hard-earned money on. I feel like Rafa's a good mix of Zane and Moze, though. I feel like he plays to both of their play styles very well. And I think Vex is the best summoner type Vault Hunter that they've put into one of these games. I think she's better than Flak in a lot of ways. The fact that she's a Siren also means that she's always going to be... They're always going to, like, make sure that she's good. For the lure. Gotta keep her strong for the lure. Nope. 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 We ain't playing that game, homie. Where'd she go? We ain't playing that game, homie. I'm not getting insta-gibbed. Iron Bear was the homie, indeed. I like the Iron Cub variant too, if you wanted to have like a passive companion. I like that was an option. That's a good burb. That's a nice burb. This is a friendly burb. You don't hurt the good burb. My favorite flak pet? I like the spider ant. I know that's weird, and I'm pretty sure that was the weakest of his pets. But I like the little skitter boy. Spider ant was your favorite too? Nice. I think the monkey was technically the strongest. And I figured the skag was probably the most popular, but... yeah, I like the spider ant. Monkey was meta? Yeah, I figured, because you can give it a gun. Skag was weakest overall, really? Oh my god, no! I'm dead. Not dead. Somehow. I live, bitch. Are you excited about the Robo Voodoo Gunslinger? Looks pretty nifty. Oh, did you? Shit, my bad. My bad. He does look cool. And if all those little symbols on his character card are like his keystone abilities, he's gonna have some really unique stuff, I think. Skag was best boy, bitch. Britt would agree with you on that one. She was a skag for life. Skag for life, homie. I'm really vibing with this whip. Now that I've kind of gotten used to like the playstyle it expects of you, it's real good. I'm finding that optimal range. It's just feeling nice. Yo, what's up, Enigma? How you doing, bud? Was good, homie. Oh no. Don't boop my butt. Don't boop my butt. He's trying to boot my butt. Don't boot my butt. Don't boot my butt. That's a lot of doges. I will say, speaking of skags, the manglers are cool, but they don't got the same, like, charm that the skags had. And it confuses me on why they changed out the skags to the manglers when they were able to bring ratches in. I hate the ratches so much. Or cratches or whatever they're called. Yeah, I get it's different species on different planets, but again, the Cratches came back from Borderlands 3. They were on the Monk planet. Can you come out of there? I would like that blood gem. I would very much enjoy that blood gem, sir. Excellent. Just need him far enough away so I don't get stuck. Oh, I hear him. I hear him. Oh, I hear him. I got hit by him. Oh my god. No, go, go, go. Go! Hide in the boss room. Well, that was stress. More stress than I needed at this time of the night. Do it, lady. I just missed the skags. That's all. I missed the ugly cuteness. Unpopular opinion, I like this boss. I think this boss is good. I think as far as gimmick fights go, this is how you do one right. Because even if you know the gimmick, it's still kind of challenging. Fair, some people find it boring, but I think it's neat. Okay, so that one's dead and one more backstab. I also appreciate that these guys are not as aggressive as the ones in the overworld are. Can you stop puppy guarding the one over there? I know you got one over there. Yeah, get up here. we don't want to kill that one. Okay, that one's dead. I see the other one. Oh, and it's summoned right on top of itself. That's annoying. Oh, he got me with the bind. Oh my god, stop it! Let me up! I was spamming roll and I couldn't get up. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, that hurts my heart, Charlie. Oh, man. That was super rude. You don't mind the Cratches? I despise them. I like the Threshers. That's another enemy that's been in multiple planets. It's the Threshers. I like the Threshers, especially like some of the later game Threshers. They're pretty cool. I like the Manglers. I like the Creeps. The Wild Horns, I could take it or leave it on them. They're whatever. I use that high definition audio. Oop. I'm not sure if I could get him with another backstab. That would have been silly if I could. No one's on this side of the room? Not a soul. Okay. Ouch! When did this boss get OP? How many times have I backstabbed the other one? 'Cause that one's the only one that can do magic, is the main one right now. Okay, so they're both on death's door, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I did kill the one. Oh, I'm screwing this up. I'm screwing this up. Okay, there we go. Woo! Didn't want to botch it twice. Really didn't want to botch it twice. All right. Now we can engrave runes into our brain. Oh, I play Rafa with Peace Breaker cannons, and I still dislike them. But I'm just not a flying enemy kind of guy. That's not my forte. Like I said, I think everything else is pretty cool besides them, though. And I like that there's so many variety within, like, the human factions are super limited, but there's so much variety among those factions that I think they can get away with having it be so limited.
Welcome. Very well.
I got 4 levels. Nice. Now I actually have a use for my bullets. Doesn't last as long as I remember it lasting, though. Jesus. Okay, we're going throwing knives for life. Molotovs are so expensive now. But that is where the stream is going to end for the night, guys. Thank you all for coming out and chilling. Hopefully y'all had fun. We will continue into the Bloodborne more as October goes on. Like I said, we're going to do this run, and then I got a few more runs that I want to do in Bloodborne. So we're gonna get it done. Get her done, get her did. So take care, be safe, much love, everybody. Thank you all for coming out and chilling, and I will be back next time. Bye-bye.